Welcome back to the channel, Tripping with Retirees. Yes, the retirees are back, and we do apologize for the long break. Loads of family commitments kept us from driving around, but today we are on a mission. We are going to a Snook competition in Yzerfontein. It's been a while that we've been on the road together. So yes, that is the delicious Snook we're looking for. Yzerfontein is just over an hour's drive from Cape Town on the West Coast Road on the west side of Southern Africa. It's a lovely drive. Sometimes the road can get rather busy depending on the time of year you're driving on it, but otherwise it's a rather peaceful road to be on. So sit back and enjoy the drive with us as we go to Yzerfontein. So if you need to know how to get there, it's on the R27, which is the road nearest to the coast. But first, because of the side we're traveling, we have to hit the N7 and then onto the Melkbos Road, or the road heading towards Melkbos, and then onto the R27. As we passed the hay fields or the corn fields, whichever you'd like to call it. Now remember, earlier this year, in springtime, these fields were actually canola fields, and they were dotted with yellow, beautiful flowers. But now, as you can see the bales of hay out on the open veldt, it is a time for the farmers to make hay while the sun shines, as the proverbial saying goes. So yes, we're passing under these beautiful umbrella-shaped trees, which the wind has given them that shape. It looks like an avenue. It's beautiful and cool underneath. And we are on our way to the R27 on the West Coast Road. Sit back and enjoy the ride with us. Enjoy the drive. And yes, sooner or later, we'll be in Yzerfontein. The road signage is rather good. Ahead of us you'll see the town of Melkbos. So as we take a right-hand turn onto the R27, we'll be en route to Yzerfontein. And sooner than later, it is our left-hand turn into Yzerfontein with a lovely coffee shop on our left-hand side. But that's for later, not now. We're on a mission. We want to see how many snook are going to be caught in this competition. So let's drive down this road, head for the little town of Yzerfontein, and see what we can find. So a little bit of background. Yzerfontein, spelled Yzerfontein, was a little fisherman's village not too long ago. It has grown huge proportions. There's so much development happening there now. But yes, it's still a beautiful town with some beautiful houses there. So it's about a 15-minute drive down the road, and as you can see, Yzerfontein is laying in the distance with the ocean in the background. So let us get see look at seeing what's happening there, because the harbor is the only destination we want to be at. As we approached the harbour area, found a parking, there were loads of people who had the same thing in mind as we did. We want to see how many snook has been caught. And everybody was out with families. Children were excited. The people on the boats were excited. But as they were coming into the harbour, we asked them how many snook were caught. Some had a smile on their face, a small one, and some wasn't too happy at all. And we resorted to sit and watch these guys get their boats back up to shore. Happy or sad, I think. They weren't thrilled that there weren't too many fish to take part in this competition. So we kept ourselves busy looking at boat names, keeping ourselves amused with all the antics of some people who can and can't launch their boats back onto their vehicles. I didn't record all of them because it's kind of embarrassing. So we just watched, had some lunch in our vehicle and watched these boats coming in. The ocean wasn't too bad. It was calm enough for them to go out. But it's always fun. When it's December, you're out at the sea, lots of people around you, enjoying the sunshine. What else could be better than just enjoying the moment? So you enjoy this with us as we watch a few of the boats coming out. And as I said, some were happy and some not so happy. As the boats made their way in to the harbour, we grew more anxious because we only heard of one boat that had 2 fish on. I don't know if some of them were hiding their fish or not, but we asked them and they said nothing, no fish caught. But we did see a few fish being weighed for the competition, so we didn't stay for that prize giving because most of them weren't happy because the catch of the day was very bad. But yes, the excitement was high. The vibe was good. So we're not complaining because it's the best time of the year to be out there. There were many beautiful boats. Some of them were out there just to enjoy the day on the water. And of course try to catch a fish or two. There were guys on their rubber ducks, paddling away. Don't think they were interested in fishing. I think they were just there to enjoy the day. washing their boats off, with or with a smile or without a smile. There were people dwindling around, also seeing what fish were caught. And so the day progressed. We started looking at the names people give their boats. It's quite interesting how people are so good using names and appropriate names for their boats. But then it's time that we should pack up after all these boats are still trying to come back into the harbor and onto their vehicles, and time to head home again. And if you want to know what a snook like as it comes off the grill, this is how delicious it looks. So from hubby and myself, we'd like to wish you and your family a very Merry Christmas for 2025 and a prosperous New Year to all our subscribers and viewers. I'd like to thank our subscribers, those who subscribed this year. Thank you for your support. And if you liked this video, please click the like button, share it, and subscribe if you haven't yet. Have a great 2026, and we'll see where the new year takes us. Thank you for watching our videos.